You know, I'm just sitting here on my basement stairs. I was coming down here. I was coming down here to put my clothes that are in the washer and the dryer, but the stuff in the dryer, fold them. But I sat down on the stairs and started just thinking, and I'm like, thinking about, these next steps that I'm trying to take and, where it's going to put me moving forward. And I was just like, I got to a point where it got very blocky. Like, it's like, okay, I get into an ortho office. I don't go to Sinclair, so I just cut that off. Cool. That's like kind of a weight off my shoulders, but then it's also like a sense of freedom. And I know that I want to push forward deeper into my career. So with that sense of freedom, I have to feel that. Well, I don't have to. Let me just say how I was going to say it. I have to feel that with going back to school, but for just ortho. So just going, as I like to say, going straight for the big dog school and just go straight for ortho, meaning start the prereq 4-year college student. Like you're a college student now. Like your student is your job. And there is gaps between working and then getting to that point where you're a full-time student, because once I'm in school, I need to be locked in school. Like, because I wasn't great at school, like in like high school, like coming of age schooling, like I was not the greatest. Maybe I was like, when I put my best foot forward, BC, but like most of the time it was like CD Fs. Like I was not the best at school. And so when it came to that, I want to not just do good, but I want to excel in it, to the point where like that has to be the only thing on my mind, like literally. I mean, obviously to a degree, I'm trying to live my life at the same time, but that needs to be number one priority. Not even work can be number one priority. Like literally, that's how serious I am about this, because maybe I'll be okay. Maybe I'll be able to work, but like very minimally. Like I said, main focus needs to be school, and like honestly, I'm gonna make it match up to how obviously it'd be feasible for me to do so, but that's my main focus. So when it's blocky when it comes to a point of time frame of when I get how far I'll be working before I start school and how that'll work. Now, it's not something that I necessarily want to worry about now, but when I try to think that far, it's like, it just made me realize like the path I walk genuinely has not been paved before, because I can't fill in those blanks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to try to fill in those blanks, honestly, because I feel like it gives life a little bit of a surprise element, because anything can happen. And I like to see that from this point forward, only good things can happen. And because that's honestly where I'm at. Only good things can happen from here. Because I'm just in a space right now where I'm just like, I'm sitting in the pit. I'm at the bottom of the pit, and all I can do is look up. There's nothing under me. All I can do is look up. And whether I was at the bottom of the pit or not, I was always able to look up. Even while getting to the bottom, I was always able to look up. So on the whole way down, my head was up. And that has gotten me so far. And that, because I'm at that bottom and I can only look up, I'm going to get up. Because, now is the point. Now is the time to get up. You're at the bottom. All you can do is stand up. So stand the fuck up. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to stand up and I'm going up. I am going places, and I'm very excited to see where I go. And I'm excited to see what happens within those blanks. It's only excitement. I'm someone who likes surprises. So, the universe will surprise me. I'm very excited to see what happens in life. But that was my spiel. Thank you for listening. And I might just upload this raw because who gives a fuck? But yes, thank you for listening. Like, subscribe if you want. Love you. See you when I'm up.